We know that. I don't know if you guys were paying attention. Yeah, I know we didn't put it up on purpose. We're trying to save time because we're a little bit behind.
I shouldn't have been paying attention.
Yeah, it's glad that you weren't paying attention because that seems you guys are not cheating. But we did discuss that we're a little bit behind, so we want to keep the keep it up to date. That's why keep it in time constraints because we know it's late for you guys to be playing and the viewers watching. But anyway, let's pop in. You guys are good to go. We're on the right map. We are on the right sides. Let me just double check before I wreck.
Measure twice, cut once, Adam, because once
we're good. We're good.
Button,
we are good to go.
It's going to be a long time before we can go again.
We're good to go. Rands are on attack on Cafe. So we are good to go. Very interesting game is going to be. Really exciting game. And let's get stuck into this one, chat, and have a great time watching it.
With the colours, Rands would have picked attack first as well.
Indeed, they did.
Alrighty, off we go to our final match of the night. A big match it is. RadnsAU, New Era. Waldog, the player of New Era, versus Zanasny, the big player of Rands.
There was a little bit of a pre-game banter in their group chat there, Kilo, accusing of some of the...
Take the scoreboard off the screen, please.
Scoreboard?
Scoreboard off the screen.
Oh, sorry, John. Apologies.
There we go.
Thank you, Johnny. Was a little bit of pre-game banter. There was maybe a little few accusations being called out on Waldog.
Wait.
What?
Take off the scoreboard.
I did. Oh, it should pop back up. Some accusations called about Waldog from potentially elo glitching, but I don't think that was the case. Or whatever it's called. Elo... What is it called? Whatever that thing they call it.
Elo trapping.
That's the one. Reworked. Let's go, Waldog. But yeah, a bit of pre-game answer. There's a little bit in this one. There's a bit of feeling. In this one, I think. So I'm ready for it, Waldog. We love you, Waldog, here. We know you're an explosive player. You've got 3 MVPs for a reason, mate. Very, very hyped player and a very good player in this league. We love seeing your work, mate. So, Johnny, are you good there to get the the operator bands? Thank you, mate. But yeah. Pickaholic on the floor on the Waldog pick. Very interesting.
The Waldog pick. That is definitely leaving that in for Waldog is
I know
Waldog. Having taken a random and taking
Godringer.
having taken Captain Daniel needing to switch away from that Thunderbird, so Waldog is going to be left sitting on that Warden pick. Mighty Zeus on the Vigil as well.
How many times do you reckon the 6 pickers saved us in this tournament so far? Probably double digits, we're talking.
I mean, the 6 pick is there for that reason as well. To save players from breaking the rules and also to mess with the players on the other team. Try and force out some different operators as well.
I've fallen out of love with this map. I've got to say, Kello, it's one of my least favorite maps in the rotation right now. I would prefer to play Consulate over this. Just me. That's a personal preference.
Playing it or seeing it, because I really enjoy seeing some of the strats people do come up with.
Yeah.
Definitely
like
for this site, I personally like to use Castle a lot. People don't understand my rotates that I do make on this site just a little bit, and I've had a few run-ins in my solo queue games with people who don't understand the layout of the castles, so I can play that Harry Potter and small bakery position. But that's a personal gripe that I have, and it doesn't look like the castle is being brought anyway. Washed is going to be playing underneath in that Harry Potter area.
You're right there, Killer. You need a Red Bull or a beer, mate. You good?
Yeah. Washed. Dipping back up those red stairs, nearly running into the Vigil of Mighty Zeus, even though they're on the same team.
He's a good player, Wash. They've got a really good... They've had a good real run with their core roster the last couple of weeks, Nero. Probably the last 4 weeks or so, they've had the similar players, and they've been very competitive in all 4 games.
Mighty Zeus looking for that shot, but Zanasny finding Waldog, and that is going to be the opening kill very early on. 2 minutes still left in the round, and New Era find themselves one man down. Oski is going to be cutting a hole in for the grenade to come out.
So nasty.
Flashes go through, throws it a bit deep to Nasty, finding Washed with that buck once again. Looking for a third now, holding the angle for the flank for his rest of his team to breach open bakeries. Zanasny does take down Mighty Zeus. Oski finds Hyped Koala. Captain Daniel finding Zanasny, shutting down his reign of terror.
Ooh.
Captain Daniel free firing onto the main bakery corridor. Captain Daniel is going to throw the C4 into walk-in, or thinks better of it. No, still got it in hand. Diffuser is down. 7 seconds left for him to make something happen here. Has he dipped out and gone up brown, or is he still in walk-in? That's the question for the entire RadnsAU squad.
They're not stream sniping.
Captain Daniel could just be talking with the rest of his team, not really
he didn't hit a Peakaholic.
planning on doing much. Peakaholic finding Captain Daniel, and that is the end of that round. Common strategy for teams in that situation, though, is to just sit in a corner, pull out a C4 or something, and just chat amongst your team. What didn't work and what can we do next round? And I think that may have been a little bit of the idea there from Captain Daniel. Just slow it down, take a bit of a tactical timeout almost, and go that way. Same lineup there.
Nice start from Zanasny. He has started slow the last couple of games we've seen him, and it built his way up a little bit like Eddie and Spying Eye that we spoke about, but he started off really, really hot in this one with a beautiful 3K and some lovely clean headshots on way to a nice, really, really comfortable victory for Rands in the first round here, sorry.
I don't know if Oski and Zanasny also have the Exoxy effect.
Yeah, they do. They're like the duo.
On.
They're very much duo.
But whether they go hot and cold with each other as well as
yeah. Oski's very loyal to Ash, and they've been playing together for a very long time. Those two, they're a bit like Spying Eye and Eddie. They're a duo. Like they're the foundation of this team. The two leaders of the team, I guess you could say. Yeah, foundation team. Like they're the backbone of the team. When things aren't going their way, they're the type of players that'll have that round and give you that communication and keep the spirits up within the group. And they're just those types of players. They're leaders.
They're the good players that you love to have on your team.
Absolutely. Yep. Spot on. Bulldog getting
Zanasny being spawn peeked out there by the Mighty Zeus. It's a fantastic pick there early on, especially with that one-time scope on the Valkyrie. Very well done there, and that's a big player of Zanasny off the board.
Who got the pick? Was it Mighty Zeus? Yes.
Mighty Zeus.
Must be.
Mighty Zeus got that pick there. Washed, showing off his controller prowess, spinning in place on that cocktail bar.
Washed won a little bit of attention there. You got it, Washed.
That is an angle and a half there from Captain Daniel onto the mid-red stairs. Gonna drop off that and look more towards the hatch and looking at pushing up towards just a little bit more. He's gonna push off just as the flashes rain down, take out a drone on the way through and dip to a bit more of a favorable area. Mighty Zeus, C4 in hand, sitting underneath the skylight, waiting for any player brave enough or foolish enough to try and push his position. Peakaholic now playing on the ticket. Repel does manage to find Wall Dog, and that puts it onto a 4v4. Captain Daniel finding Oski, but being traded down as well. I think that was by Peakaholic. Peakaholic is going to jump in and finish off Captain Daniel.
Ooh.
Zexy finding Mighty Zeus, and that puts us in a 2v2 overall. Still full health everywhere as well. Peakaholic you're going to be using some of those Flores drones to flush out some of the players of New Era.
He was questioned during the week, Pickaholic, that he had a very, I guess, lackluster couple of weeks, but he's come out firing here and he's firing a lot of shots. Pardon the pun. Onto
firing a lot of shots, pre-firing that as well. Flashes does go out.
Oh no!
Not long enough, and he takes
downed him.
The shot from Washed, I believe that was. No, Hyped Koala, who does catch himself a Flores.
Oh, Zexy. Don't write off Zexy here. He's a very good player.
Zexy needing 13 seconds to find 2 kills. Doesn't manage to find the first one. Runs into a Capcan trap. Finds one. Looking for a second one on Washed. Washed is going to try and just stay alive, not peek. The diffuser is being planted. He does hear it. Takes him off it. And that is a Washed round.
I swear, imagine we didn't have time to flick him there. Like, honestly, I got scared. Honestly. I was like, there's no way. It's past the time.
Doing a little bit of a dance there as well. Celebratory.
Absolutely, Valentino. I'm a man of my word. I said it to you last night or the night before. I can't remember what night it was, but I would definitely give you the battle pass, mate. Absolutely. At a cracker game, mate. You should be, you have the regulation kill time record, but you're sharing it. It doesn't matter, let's be honest. You got the shared record of the cost. How do we see 220 bombs in the same night? That's actually kind of crazy, isn't it, Kilo?
Yeah, and we were talking about how we had 4 the other day. I think you and me were talking about how we had 4 people holding the record as well.
Yeah.
So we might have needed a bit more, a little bit more to have those people be winning a prize. But we are going to be seeing a middle floor hold now, I believe. Or is that? No, we're going back to kitchen. Back to kitchen for New Era. They didn't manage to hold it that first round.
I just want to say this quickly, Kilo Badger. If you have a problem with it, don't watch. Number 1, and number 2, you can join the Zims in this competition and be banned with them. So goodbye. Anyway, sorry, Killer.
I do not understand what that was about, as I do not have chat up.
Some online troll, but anyway.
Well, thank you for the view.
Yes.
To all the trolls here.
Who's in?
Washed with the prepared run out. Does go for the run out and finds
Zeus again.
Zeus finds Peakaholic. Different player this time. Looking for another spawn peak. Playing very aggressively.
Like this aggression for this.
Playing incredibly aggressively for... really, for a new player to the league, playing aggressively and really putting his stamp and his own brand on this New Era side. Captain Daniel finding Charlton and putting New Era in the driver's seat with a 3v5 man count advantage to open up their second attempt at the basement. But Waldog falling to Oski. Sexy managing to take out some of those... more of those bits of utility. Upside down repel coming out from Zexy. Not sure if this is the play. Zanasny finding Washed, and that puts us back onto a 3v3.
They do have the information on Zanasny here, so they know where he is. Oh,
Oski getting tagged up just a little bit, and I believe that was from Mighty Zeus.
Zeus. Don't look up, son. Oh, you heard it, Zeus. You got the sound call here. Yeah, Zeus is gonna go. He's gonna get Zanasny. 100%.
Zeus. Definitely playing very aggressively.
Oh, nice.
Finds the kill onto Zanasny. Good call there, Adam, for that one. Hypes Koala holding the site down, locking down that prep room site. Captain Daniel playing very close and very aggressively on the breach. What can that be translated into?
Oh.
Mozzie is going to go prone behind there. Hyped
Nice.
Koala. Captain Daniel swings on and takes the off-angle gunfight and taking out Oski. Zexy now needing to find 3 with 45 seconds remaining. It's definitely done, but with the Elder in hand, Captain Daniel finishing him off, or Mouse as he was previously known as.
You want to say this? Captain Daniel, aka Mouse, as you said, he is come onto this scene, and the difference he's made to New Era is profound. He is having an incredible impact since he's joined this team, and I don't think it's a coincidence that since they picked him up, they've been looking like a lot better team. The 2 players that have been the most recent additions to this team have 9 kills in 3 rounds. So New Era doing very good. Wall Dog's a very passionate man, loves the league, is a very big supporter, and it's great to see him finding people out there in ranked that want to be part of a team, that want to be part of the league and take it seriously. So kudos to him. He's building himself a nice little roster, and they've been one of the biggest improvers in the second half of the split so far.
It's a nice little roster that, look, out of all of the teams going into in danger of going into relegation, New Era is one of the ones that I really don't want to fall into that, just because of Wall Dog's love and support for the league. If anything, that is the reason that I want them to stay in. But if they do end up in that relegation, they will have the chance to fight for it, regardless.
Absolutely.
And it will be a best of 3. It'll be a big deal, and we'll devote an entire match, I guess, week to seeing how that relegation plays out. Alrighty, round 4 coming up. Usually we have a guest on for the game 5. We don't have that this week, so usually I can do a little bit less talking during game 5, but this week I'm gonna have to just push through it. Starting to feel it tonight. But here we go. We're going to see that early kill coming out from New Era that we've seen the last 2 rounds, or are we going to see a bit of a later, slower round coming out from them?
Was Mira banned?
Mira is not
that's right.
banned.
Good
no.
steering. It's a really nice hold having Mira now. I love this strat. I actually think this is one of the stronger sides, honestly.
Depending on who's banned, this is one of the. This is.
Like, look at that beautiful hold there.
Yeah.
Love to see a second Mira aggressively holding in train. I think it's a powerful spot. I do understand the second Mira, but I think it's Twitch Drone. Is that right? Or someone shot it?
Ooh.
Yes, Twitch Drone just got it. It's just got the first Mira, not the second one.
Twitch Drone just got the mirror that was playing inside of Laundry.
Is it top to bottom push? It is.
Mighty
Ooh.
Zeus gets taken out by Zanasny. Waldog finding Charlton. Waldog finding a second in Oski. Zexy finding Waldog, and that is shutting him down for the rest of the round. The Fuser is going to be picked back up by Zexy.
They do have the Fuser on the board though, so it's still... Fuser buck on the board is a very, very good outcome right here. He's going to get the second Twitch. He missed. Oh my word.
Missed the mirror there. Hyped Koala going to have to move just that little bit further away because rain is coming from Zanasny. Zexy opening up a lot of those.
Oh, he's going to drop out.
Those verticals. Zanasny is going to drop Zexy on just the 2, 3, maybe 4 health that he has been left on. That Twitch drone could take him out if he misses or if there's a little bit of friendly fire going on. Such is the health of Zexy. Still playing above, still playing aggressively. Hyped Koala taken out by Zexy. Still no fear from Zexy there on the buck. Washed playing very passively on those white stairs, waiting for any player to come down. Little does he know that Zanasny's already dropped and knows exactly where he is. Peakaholic watching the cross as well. All left down to Captain Daniel. Peakaholic finding Washed. All left down to Captain Daniel. Captain Daniel needs to find 3 with the Alda in hand. That is where you want to be if you are left in this situation. He's going to be swinging onto Peakaholic, I believe it is. No, it's Zanasny who swings him. The knife comes out. Random hipfire headshot into Zanasny. I would be fuming if I was him. But it is what it is. Free Fire's coming out, and Peakaholic shuts down the captain of Daniel.
Great round by Peakaholic there. Burn took out 2 mirrors with his switch zones, cleared a lot of utility, and still got 3 frags. That is the way to play the switch zone. Huge round. He's having a very good game, Peakaholic. He's bounced right back here. And kudos to Captain Daniel on the Maestro. You're going to love seeing the Elder out there. The Elder is one of the best weapons in the game, and he's having a massive impact on the Maestro here.
And can you believe that weapon used to have ACOG?
Yeah, fuck, it was beautiful. I loved Maestro. I still love him. I think he's so underutilized. He's a boring, in the meta that we're in, he's a boring operator to play because everything's so fast-paced. So it's hard to sit there and tactically play a Maestro drone because everyone's dead in the first minute and a half anyway. So it's hard to sit there and be the last person on site using it, but goddamn does he have a beautiful weapon.
Yeah, there needs to be revitalization of Maestro. Maestro Renaissance, call it, because he is Italian and the Renaissance centered around Italy. It's just Maestro Renaissance. Can we get a hashtag Maestro Renaissance in chat?
Love Maestro. I'm a big Maestro fan. I played him heaps.
Peakaholic playing back on that Flores. He's got to be driving Waldog just slightly insane. Waldog, he's got the SMG-12 in hand, but has he got the Bogacog? No, he's using the K1A. Mighty Zeus setting up the site with the smoke shotgun, utilizing very much the new ammo. They are going to be playing, I believe Maestro is going to be playing in that pixel spot. If he was, I was going to love seeing that.
Oh.
Waldog playing very, very aggressively.
Ooh, he almost got his head taken off. Oh my god, his head taken off. Did you see the window shatter? It was right next to his head.
Very aggressively on that piano. Looking for that spawn peak. Just a little too early, I think. Hatches are going to be opened, and so is the line of sight into the main shot. Zeus being taken out by Zexy. I believe he was playing on ticket, and Waldog is left there. Wash playing very aggressively underneath that hatch. Does get droned out and runs straight into Hype Koala, who body blocks him just a little bit, and he gets tagged up on the skylight.
Nice,
Frag
Charlie.
comes out from Charlton, finishing him off, looking for that second one. Probably onto Hyped Koala, who was there as well. They've got... They have Waldog trapped in a barrel right now. He's got to push right through three of their sites, sticking in ticket. He is being given a bit of a reprieve, but does fall to Oski, who pushes straight on through the breach, pre-firing. Hyped Koala finding one. Captain Daniel once again left to defend his site. Zanasny finding the final kill. Does find one onto Zanasny, who aggressively pushes into him.
He's got a brain. Daniel. This, the way this guy plays, you can see he's got a good siege brain. I don't know, he's smart.
Flashed out.
Really smart.
Smart, needing a bit of a slower push, I think, to really utilize his own brain just that little bit more. It'll be interesting to see how he plays on attack. Being more of, looks like more of the support style of player. Free Fires are going to come out, as will the yellow pings, showing him where roughly they are. 15 shots in the clip now for Captain Daniel to try and find something, but Peakaholic nails him in the head as he peeks after reloading.
Really nice there by Peakaholic. Great round. He's having a very big game. Captain Daniel should be a little bit frustrated with his team right now. They're selling a little bit. They're being far too aggressive on defense. They were cleared very easily then without much resistance. Waldog got caught after Washed and Zeus were taken out very early in the piece. Very clinical from Rands there. Very nice round and a very good execute by them.
It's we're seeing Rands tie up a lot of the loose ends that we've seen over the past couple of weeks and almost all season. We've seen just a couple of loose ends, couple of messy rounds, couple of messy pushes. They're tying them up very, very nicely here, and just it's working for them. Whatever they've changed over the past couple of weeks, it's really working for them, and I'm really glad to see this brand of Siege being brought out by Rands. Something tight and tied up neatly and packaged. That's what we're getting from Rands tonight. As for New Era, they are not playing badly at all. Rands being one of those top 4 teams that we speak about, they went max overtime against 7F when they... last season. They went max overtime against FD as well. Both of them came down to 1v1s. I don't think they've played Nefarious yet. No, they have. And Rands beat Nefarious 7-3. So Rands are one of those top 4 teams. New Era, definitely. Taking those 2 rounds off Rands, that's a big thing.
3-3 would be a very, very good half for them here. This is a tough one. Cafe's a tough map. It can be 4-2 attack, it can be 4-2 defense. You'd say, oh yeah, that's standard. I don't even know a standard on this map. Probably 4-2 on defense is probably fair to say. You'd say, is that?
I think it's more of a 3-3.
Yeah, I think so too.
3-3 as a split is very, very standard for this map, and especially the way these are being played. That's a mirror down as well.
Oh, Twitch is doing havoc here. Is that Twitch? No. Oh. Wait,
no, it wasn't Twitch.
Underneath?
It was just from underneath. Not even underneath.
No.
I
Did
think
he punch it by accident? I may have punched it by accident there. Ooh.
Which mirror?
The second mirror.
The second mirror gone out.
No, see this one here in Cocktail.
Oh,
yeah.
That was from below. You can see the holes from
okay.
below there.
Anyway, sorry, we're missing
Mighty Zeus is going to fall down and get taken out by Zexy. Charlton is going to have fallen while we were talking about the mirrors. We missed that. Apologies to everyone in chat. Zexy is going to fall to Captain Daniel, who will rotate back up those white stairs, reloading as he goes.
Huge game on the Maestro. You can't underestimate.
Excellent.
Great angle.
Washed with a fantastic angle through. He might even be using that mirror. Swings in Peakaholic.
Ooh.
That was not the play. Oski does find Hyped Koala, but Captain Daniel's there for the refrag against Oski. Zanasny now left with a 1v3, also up against the Alder. Is peeking down on that mirror that was being held ever so slightly earlier.
He would have got him if he
Washed.
didn't look off. He would have got him if he didn't look off that angle. That's so unlucky.
Washed. Probably going to go back onto that angle and find himself, Waldog finding himself in a bit of an unlucky situation. Zanasny is going to look to drop, or he's going to look to drop that new hatch. Misses the player of the Maestro on Ticket, who pre-fires him as he stands up.
Wow.
And that is the round. 3-3 for the half.
Let's talk about Captain Daniel right now, because he is the reason why this game is 3-3 right now. He is on 11 kills, predominantly playing Maestro in the 6 rounds that we've seen. And he is hitting shots. He's playing absolutely incredible right now.
A couple of them have been impactless kills.
Yeah, I will agree that. That was a great round then. That was a great round by him then. He had 3
that was fantastic.
Frags
3 kills, and they were all very, very important to the round being won for New Era. But when you're in a 1v3, 1v4 that he has been a couple of times, those 2 or 3 that he picked up during them haven't really swung the game in the favor of New Era, but they have swung the game they have swung the scores in favor of Captain Daniel. But that last round was very big for him. He found 3 kills that round, one of them being Zanasny, one of them being the diffuser, I believe, on piano.
Rands were never on controller. I know, chat, you're a little bit misinformed. I believe, Rands have always been on controller.
A lot of them have. There've been a couple of players
I think you're misinformed if you think that Rands were playing MNK.
couple of
Oh,
players were playing M&K.
yeah.
I believe
Charlton was the only one.
Charlton was for a little bit, and I think
Maybe-
Pickaholic was a little bit as well.
Nah, maybe it was Zexy.
There was two or three M&K players that are no longer M&K. They're now back to controller. I think Charlton went back to controller a week before.
He did, yes. I agree. He knew it was coming. I
He's
believe, yeah.
he's had some insider information, I believe.
Yeah, let's just move on with the Zim talk. Let's focus on the game and enjoy it. It's a good game. It's taking you away from the spectacle of the match. So let's just focus on the positive, guys. We're watching a good game of Siege right now, and that's all we need to focus on. Yeah.
Anyway, and look, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and
Exactly.
we've had a banger of a season, regardless of which controller style you use. Whether it be mouse and keyboard or controller, because we've seen Fortress Death have a banger of a season, and they have always been all controller. Captain Daniel playing on the Nomad, the flank watch. Very, very good position for him to be in based on how he plays. Pre-fires are going to come out against, I think that was Peakaholic stuck in walking.
Koala
Yes, it
got him,
was.
yep.
Peakaholic does get pinched out by Hyped Koala.
Oh, Zexy.
Daniel gets taken out by the C4 from
Where was Zexy?
Rexy.
Trying to find him. Over. Did he throw it over bar?
He threw it over the bar.
Why can't I find Zexy? Yeah, there he is. Did he? Yeah, he did. He must have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. He just rotated back through sight. Yeah.
Either threw it over bar or it was a pre-placed earlier in the round.
Yeah. Had to be over bar, surely. Oh, no. Bulldog, no. That was almost... Ooh, an F. Yeah, they're gonna get the wall here. Beautiful play.
Well, it's
Very
pretty
well
open.
played.
The
Just saw him.
The impact trick coming out from, I believe that was Charlton, stopping the breach being opened properly, and that is big. Hyped Koala falling to Zexy there as well, double for him. Pre-fires are going to come out, or the reaction fires, rather, should I say, from Waldog onto the quick peek of Oski. He's going to pass now. Mighty Zeus finding Zexy, and that puts us on a 3v3 with 40 seconds remaining. 40 seconds for New Era to get something done.
I don't like this by Waldog. This is not good.
Waldog holding a very aggressive angle. Zanasny needing to move away from that spot. Oski, a little bit lower health than Waldog.
Nah, not the play.
Waldog's
Not
trying
the play,
to
Waldog. Yeah.
sneak in, but does not quite do it while Oski is watching over. Charlton is going to
nice.
run through the smoke, using it as cover, but Washed manages to find him. Zanasny finds Mighty Zeus, and it's all down to Washed, who doesn't manage to do it. RadnsAU win their first defense round.
Yeah, I didn't like that play by Waldog. I rate Waldog massively, but that was a low brain play there. Yeah, I don't think that was the play there. So, yeah, just didn't. He just sat. He just walked straight into Oski then, and Oski was aware of what was going on. Yeah, just a rough play. Look, good round from both teams there. Just the impact trick was huge by Charlton. Let's just say people go, oh, he's 1-6, he's had a bad game. He literally denied them access to the site from that back wall. If Waldog's able to walk through there as opposed to crawling through there, I think that changes the complexity of that round.
Even crouching through there as well.
Yeah, spot on. Yeah, spot on. Yeah.
The impact trick there from Charlton stopped Waldog from being able to play, pretty much. He had to make that low brain play to push in through where he wanted to push in, and it really hurt the team overall having to do that. But that's not necessarily a fault of Waldog, that's a fault of Charlton being very, very clever with his impact tricks. We are now going to see round 8 coming in to the top site now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be seeing what could potentially get more than a 1-round lead for RadnsAU, or we could go back into the deadlock if New Era managed to win this site out.
Yeah, like, could you imagine this is a 7-5 again?
Oh,
Literally, they may just change their team name from New Era to 7-5. And just be done with it. And just be done with it. Everybody knows the responsibility is 7-5 team. Like,
well, the
just
new
move on.
era of
Yeah.
Siege is 7-5 games.
Yeah, just call them 7-5. They're not done. We're not calling it.
Even if it's their team is called New Era, but on the back of all of their names, instead of NE, they put in 7-5.
Yeah, New Era 7-5.
Waldog.7-5. I want to see it. Waldog, make it happen, mate. Waldog.7-5. That's really, really what I want to see.
Oh.
Well, Washed finding the first one opener onto the Peakaholic. This could be a 7-5 either way. But 4v5 being put, or Rands being put into a 4v5. Mirror hold coming out without the mirror, it looks like. And Nasty having to dip off that.
Careful, Ashton.
Dip off that cocktail
Oski.
bar. Oski finding Mighty Zeus, and that is an early shot.
Oh my god.
The pre-shots coming out from Zanasny and finding Wash's head. Very lucky recoil control there.
Yeah.
Charlton
It's
looking
odd
very
decision.
aggressive onto that hatch there.
Odd decision by the Fuse there to Wash to rappel up and show his full body on punching that window. That's a very odd decision. But anyway.
That was Washed on the Finker.
Oh,
Fuse
sorry.
is
Fuse
still in
was-
play on the Waldog.
Now, who was that that repelled
Waldog.
on the window? Was it Zeus?
Washed on the Finker.
Sorry, that was an odd decision by the Wash and the Finker. Sorry, did get it. I mixed up the operator.
Yeah.
Very odd.
It was
decision.
because Washed was watching Waldog.
All right. Yep.
That's where the little thing.
Ouch.
Zanasny being C4 or C4 hyping Koala.
Charm.
Captain Daniel finding an early, not really an early, a late
Oh.
round kill onto Zanasny getting
Waldog,
refragged
it's on
back
Waldog now.
onto Captain Daniel. Waldog shaking his head, not knowing really how much he's going to be able to do. A couple of impactless kills maybe coming out. He's really not happy with that.
Yeah.
But Waldog, we've seen him make the Flores plays. Can we see him do the Fuse plays? That is the question. He still has 2 cluster charges.
Oh.
Peak coming out.
Oh, you almost got him.
Did almost get him. If it was a quick peek pre-fire, he would have had the head of the Nasny. Looking deep into that freezer area. The Nasny playing very close on. Is there going to be a run out here? Pre-fires coming out from Waldog.
Oh,
But
Zanasny.
Zanasny with the snaps. Controller. You gotta say, who's the best controller player in
think it's
Siege?
clear.
Zanasny is definitely up there with the best of them.
Very, 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 very clear. He's in the conversation, no doubt. You have to put Lacoste in the conversation after today, and as I think you got to put Valentino, aka Valentino, good friend of the stream. We have to put Valentino in there as well, because that was a couple of to drop 20 kills in a game is a special achievement. So kudos to those two players for dropping 20 today, and kudos to Captain Daniel and Tennessee in this match because they're both absolutely having monster games. Two of the more fancied players, Waldog and Charlton, having very rough games today so far. So Wash not having his best game either. He's also a very good player. But yeah, Daniel really putting up the almost like the lone hand, I guess, for Nier right now, and he's probably the reason why they're still in the game. So pretty even spread across the board outside of Charlton having a tough match tonight, but he has been very consistent, Charlton, throughout the season. So we'll give him a pass. Everyone's allowed to have a bad game.
Everyone has a bad
exactly
day.
right.
Everyone has a bad week. Even
Absolutely.
I've had a bad season a couple of times.
Exactly. Exactly. We don't dispel everybody's nobody's immune to bad games or bad performances. So
Yeah.
we go again. That's why we play the game. It's always the next one.
Pretty sure I have a copper charm somewhere.
Oh my word, Killer, you do not. Do you know
I
people
do,
would pay
actually.
you?
It's,
You know people would pay you good money for that copper charm. You know that? You just start. Put your account.
Shifting tides. Copper, shifting
There
tides,
you go.
copper.
Anybody? Buy Kilo's account if you want a copper charm.
I'm not selling my account.
Kilo, I'll give you $3 for your account. Account sharing is illegal, but anyway, it's too nasty. Anyway, we're joking, of course.
Nope, I like my copper charm. I will keep
Yeah,
it.
I want your copper charm. I've got a bronze charm in the first season. What was that? Oh wow,
Zanasny taking Mighty Zeus out very, very early. That's the Twitch off the board. Incredibly quick. Hyped Koala now slowing the push just a little bit as his droning partner has been taken out.
Oh, he's going to jump out? Surely not. I think Zanassy's a little angry that there was a couple of 20 bombs today. Ooh!
Washed, finishing Zanasny's round off very, very early on the buck.
Ooh.
Looking at trying to get some of those vertical plays happening. Peakaholic finding Captain Daniel, and that leaves us 3v3 with a solid advantage in health towards New Era.
They really need to capitalize and win this round. Ooh. Oh,
Both on the same team.
They don't know he's in it. Oh, so they do. Sorry, yeah, my
Washed does get taken out by Charlton, but Waldog with the refrag or the trade out onto Zexy.
He hits his shot. It's a
Through
nutty
the feet
shot.
holes.
That would have been a really nutty shot in that angle.
Bulldog looking through those holes there, trying to find.
He should try and blow a hole in the wall here for them to walk through so they can plant behind that bomb. That would be the smart play.
Would be, but is going to flush out the player rather than play it. But they do not have diffuser in order to plant, so the point is.
Yeah, they've got info now. This is good. This is good. Got some info here. Just looking to find. They have the bomb though. Oh, I just realized. Yeah.
Yeah. As I was saying before, they don't really have the diffuser,
have
so
to go
blowing a
for
hole
frags.
in the wall and going to plant
Okay,
is
sorry, I didn't
a little
realize.
bit moot.
Yeah, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Apology.
Yana is going to push
Oh.
straight on in and just run into Peakaholic, who does get traded out
Go get
by
the bomb now.
Hyped Koala.
It's the play. It's the
It's
play.
default cam playing for the diffuser now, reloading in the doorway once again, pre-firing just a little bit high over the top of Charlton.
Got time here. Got a lot of time. Oh, thank God he missed that goo.
Hyped Koala coming straight
Oh, that's
through
an
and
odd-
planting in the fireplace, open to the flank from Charlton. Maybe there's a drone there watching that, but Impact's going out and will spot the diffuser most definitely. Or not see it. Is going to look out towards the window, but Hyped Koala
well
finishing
played,
off the
Koala.
round in spectacular fashion. 1v1 with a refrag to set that up.
That was really well played. Held his nerve there. Koala executed brilliantly for his team there. Traded out, believe it was Waldog. Traded out Waldog there.
Traded out Waldog on the
and then
Iana, yes.
ended up getting the plant down. Very smart play to get the bomb. Charlton probably didn't think he was going to do what he did. That was an odd place to plant, but I mean, it worked. So really nice round there by Hyped Koala, and it keeps his team alive. They're scrapping. They're fighting New Era. We've seen them week in, week in, week out. They just don't give up, do they, Kilo? They just keep on battling.
They really don't. They are the
Yeah,
battlers
they
of
are.
this entire
They battle.
league. And
You never
really
write
it
them off.
shows in the score lines
Yeah.
of 7-5, 7-5,
Yeah.
7-5, 7-5. And I think this could potentially be another 7-5, whether it goes RadnsAU or whether they just clean sweep them all the way to a 5-7 New Era way. I think it could be a 7-5. Or could go overtime. And I know what I'm hoping for. As late as it is in the night, as mind deadened that I've become over the course of the past 5 hours, I'm wanting more.
Me too.
Once again, I'm left wanting more.
I want overtime. I'm not going to lie. I'm a stickler for
Yeah.
punishment. I want more Siege. I love watching competitive Siege. Especially now Scene 2, mate. So it's great. It's great to be a part of it with you week in, week out with. Love casting with you, mate. It's good fun. It's a lot of good fun.
It's a lot of fun, even though it is very, very taxing at times.
You are the Iron Man of casting, mate. You are literally the Iron Man of casting, and I appreciate you massively, mate.
We're definitely getting there anyway. Is that an angle that Zanasny is trying to find, or is that just trying to open up what he's looking for? Anyway.
I think he's going to stand on the... He's playing a... Oh, look at the Wamai and the Jaeger. Is that right? Yeah, look at that coverage to keep him alive in here. It's a very good... Let's see, did I have a Twitch? No, they have a Flores. So the Flores could take out the shield, which would be a very good outcome for them if they can get it in there.
Waldog hasn't played on the Flores at all.
But they are using
Very
it.
uncharacteristically for him.
You need to
But
get
the
this...
Flores has been in the round, has been in every round so far.
I've seen, we saw Hype Koala on it last round. So, yeah, very... Right, they need to get rid of the shield. Look at how much utility is being spent here to keeping these two players in Bakery alive.
It's interesting having the double play, but Peakaholic gets taken down by Mighty Zeus.
Charlton he's teabagging with the 1 health as well. Oh, Zeus
Charlton
not
taking
happy.
down Captain Daniel as well off screen. Mighty Zeus, very, very low and really did not win out that gunfight. Charlton is going to go down, and I believe that was Waldog who made that happen. Waldog finishing off Charlton as well. Does take a little bit of damage, and I believe that was from Zanasny playing a little bit closer, but Oski fall off that angle just a bit.
All right, what do you want to see here from
the vertical open?
If you're near a killer, someone has to make a call that is a dead push Bakery. Oh no, the Bakery's a dead push.
Taking out Mighty Zeus from below with the C4.
It's a dead push. You have to push the back.
You have to push the back, but possibly there's not enough utility left in your own hands to be able to take that out. With the hard breacher gone,
Ace is dead.
Left with only the Maverick. Waldog being felled by Zanasny as well. Bit of vertical play coming out from Wash, but he hit nothing but bars. Zexy, on the other hand, hitting his head. And that is Zexy with Hyped Koala finishing off, and that is a 6-4 match point to RadnsAU.
Zexy's having himself some sort of game here. He's having a monster game.
Both Zanasny and Zexy going big for their team. Captain Daniel finding himself having a couple of quiet rounds over the last couple of rounds here. Waldog really, really struggling this game, uncharacteristically for him.
100%.
A couple of big players having very quiet games. Charlton is one of them, being 3-9, but he's still making those smart plays.
We do have Valentino in the chat saying Charlton's Ashton is close. I don't like it at 15. He's very close. He needs an ace, mate. Unless this goes to overtime. If he goes to overtime, I think he's going to get it. But he's having a very big game.
3 20 bombs in one night.
Yeah, that would be something else. That would be crazy. The fact that we saw two, we haven't seen a 20 bomb all season. And we see 2 20 bombs in the same, literally in the same same night. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Same night, both different matches, but gee, that is just crazy.
You know, this is setting up for Kilo. This is setting up for a New Era win, this round, and then and then a Rands win, and we end up at 7-5. So.
Yeah, that is almost certainly what is going to happen.
Probably going to happen. The probability is high. The probability is extraordinarily high.
New Era is cursed. Putting it out there, New Era is cursed.
Indeed.
Who was it that wished on the monkey's paw to win a couple of games?
Yes.
Who was it that wished for 7-5 scorelines on the monkey's paw?
I don't know. It's blasphemy at this point.
Insane. There's some dark magic afoot in New Era.
They've been hexed.
All I'm going to say.
They've been hexed.
Yeah.
Someone's got a New Era doll and they're just stabbing it with needles in their room in a basement somewhere.
All of the needles 7/5 of an inch.
And it's got 7-5 in the middle of its. Oh no!
Oski
Koala.
falling very early to Hyped Koala there. Hyped Koala finding the dock. All of those stims being lost to the ether of Dead Operator. And Hyped Koala escaping that with relatively high health.
This is a missed drone here too. This is huge.
Not droning out Charlton, who is being left alone.
Uh-oh.
Drop comes in from. Is that that's Waldog. No, Captain Daniel, who does fall to Charlton. Zexy finding Washed as well. Yana Clone going through. Pre-fires coming out. Charlton left with very, very low health. Hyped Koala and Mighty Zeus needing to take this on. Zexy swinging onto Hyped Koala. Doesn't manage to get too much. Waldog still on that new hatch as well. Mighty Zeus playing from below. They have 3 planes of action here. Zexy from behind.
Oh, he's not happy.
Makes it up for last round where the reverse happened.
A little bit of anger in this one. I like it.
Hyped Koala being downed
GG's.
by Zanasny, and it looks like it is going to be all over.
Oh, double.
Frag does come out and nearly gets both of them, but Zanasny with the flick onto Waldog. Finishing it off.
Ashton with 17 kills in 11 rounds, and Zexy had a monster game too. His best game of the season, Zexy.